Sexuality is human right, but we use that out of proportion in our society now. Society culture change, the definition of family, gender, and relationship are already in slippery slope stage. If you see famous people on social media is having sex outside of marriage, their action without consequence and boast about it, then it will lead people fall to slippery slope and think that sex outside of marriage becomes not only acceptable, but desirable. We are living in a pornified world. Porn had entered people's home and people's heart. Use sex to make money. Prostitute is a very old ancient occupation, and still growing in modern day. Worldly culture had keep changing human thinking, especially about sexuality. Traditional marriage is out of date. Experiment sexually before marriage is not bad idea. We are living in a sexual freedom society now. Making love is just like handshaking. No matter how we are born, we can choose any gender we want. Entering marriage as a virgin, keep sexual purity is dumb idea. Society ethic, moral order is not important, my own pleasure is the most important thing. Nowadays it opened the floodgate of sexually activities, sex with animal, degrade human value. Sex robot, play with high-tech sex toys with sound and action. Wife swaps club, dead intimacy relationship marriage. Marriage affair website, life is too short, enjoy what we can. Sex slave, elevate our own value higher than others. Group sex, sexual freedom party pleasure sex. Virtual reality pornography, new technology bring new kind of pleasure. Online bride, virtual marriage for a purpose. Foreign girlfriend, seeking short-term sexual experience. Naked news broadcast, shock audience to increase viewer rating. Sex toys, can do sex act without a partner. Escort service, expensive call girl service. Sexual content talk show, TV show, use sexual content to attract audience. Sexual scene restaurant, another theme restaurant to attract customer. Sexual jokes, it is common joke to make people laugh. Pornography is everywhere and tries to rewire people's mind, bombard with sexual images in our daily life activities. It tells people have sexual pleasure any way we want, ignore the sexual purity and consequence. Sex industry is booming, people make lots of money on the sex trade. Porn are everywhere, sex talk are everywhere, but also cause sexuality brokenness everywhere. Family intimacy relationship hard to build up, family structure start to crumble. Human trafficking, child sex, sex slave, domestic violence, it created lots of dysfunctional family. The number of single-parent family and abortion rate had increased dramatically. Everyone will be tempted to use sexuality in a way that it is not supposed to be. Sex should be confined between husband and wife. Outside this boundary is unclean and dirty. Make love with strangers, have big chance to infect AIDS and HIV sexual diseases. Wrong type of sexual experience will bring trauma into our life, and trauma leaves us wounded. Wake up our conscience. Rise up the value of humanity. Everybody is born equal and free. No one can build their sex pleasure on other people's suffering. Human sex life have time span. When we are young, sex drive is high. It will gradually reduce as aging process takes effect. Sex part of our life is important but not essential part of our life. Character, manners, integrity, and attitude can last for whole lifetime. Sexual relationship is supposed to be the most intense form of closeness between a man and a woman. Without relationship, sexual behavior is just physical pleasure. It is like any other creatures on earth. Sex between husband and wife is sacred act, but sex outside marriage is wild animal act. Sexuality is way more than just entertainment and pleasure. It is connected to the life order of human race. If we can't self-control our sexuality activities, just imagine how messy our society is going to be. Everybody can't avoid the desire of sexuality, but it should operate under the boundary of truth. This truth won't cause confusing in our home and it will benefit the harmony of our society.